Lily and Jake had always been curious about the old forest on the outskirts of their small town. It was a place of mystery, filled with ancient trees, whispering winds, and tales of enchantment passed down through generations. One summer afternoon, with a map and a spirit of adventure, they decided to explore this uncharted territory. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the sounds of the town faded away, replaced by the symphony of rustling leaves and distant bird calls. The air felt different, thicker, almost as if it was alive with magic. The trees seemed to lean closer, their twisted branches intertwining like fingers of ancient guardians. The path they followed was overgrown and barely visible, but they pressed on, driven by an unexplainable pull. Suddenly, a glimmer of light caught Lily's eye. She tugged at Jake's sleeve and pointed towards a small, shimmering object nestled in the moss. Bending down, they discovered it was a brooch shaped like a crescent moon, adorned with tiny, sparkling gems. It looked very old but was in pristine condition. "Do you think it's from the stories?" Jake whispered, his eyes wide with excitement. Lily nodded, her heart racing. They carefully pocketed the brooch and continued their journey, feeling as though they had crossed a threshold into a realm where ordinary rules no longer applied. As they walked, they began to notice changes around them. The colors of the forest were more vibrant, the sounds more melodious. They stumbled upon a stream where the water shimmered like liquid silver. Nearby, they found flowers that glowed softly, even in daylight. Jake reached out to touch one, and it gently opened, releasing a sweet fragrance that seemed to tell a wordless story. Their path led them to a clearing where a large tree stood, its bark glimmering with an ethereal light. At its base was a door, intricately carved with symbols neither of them could decipher. Before they could ponder what to do, the door creaked open, revealing a staircase leading down into the earth. Exchanging a glance filled with both fear and excitement, they decided to descend. The staircase spiraled downwards, lit by floating orbs of light that danced along the walls. When they reached the bottom, they found themselves in an underground chamber filled with treasures, glittering jewels, ornate weapons, and ancient scrolls. In the center of the room stood a pedestal with a book resting on it. The book's cover was embossed with the same crescent moon symbol as the brooch. Jake reached for the book and, as he opened it, a warm light enveloped them. It felt as though they were being transported, not just in space but in time. The light faded, and they found themselves standing in the same clearing, but it was no longer just the two of them. Ethereal beings surrounded them, spirits of the forest, guardians of the ancient stories. One stepped forward, a tall figure with eyes like stars. "You have been chosen," the figure said, their voice like music. "The brooch and the book are keys to the past and the future of this forest. Protect them, and you will protect the magic within." With those words, the spirits vanished, leaving Lily and Jake alone with their thoughts. They knew their lives were forever changed. As they made their way back home, the forest seemed to bid them farewell, its magic now a part of their very souls.